176. I don't remember what the day is in the video. If I want, what? One sec. Ooh. Sure. Replying back to someone right quick. Give me a second. Although my phone has been really funny here lately. Takes a second for anything to load on it, but I'm not gonna worry too much about that. But one thing I do want to go over is thanks for the subs, guys, and thank you guys for supporting my last video, exposing some cheaters. I don't know if I want to call them hackers, because again, like, I really think Bethesda would have went out of their way to find out about that. But, like, maybe it's more like cheaters who found, like, an exploit in the game or something. I don't know, but they were doing a ton of damage. They were basically using walls, because you can see where they're constantly... It's hard to see in the video that I posted, guys, but they were kind of moving. They weren't sitting completely still. And that's mainly because I kept spawning in random locations and kept running back to them. But I crouched behind a rock, right? And I know they can't see my tag because their tag doesn't show up to me, so I know they don't see mine. But the dude walked straight to me. Just like, doesn't even walk to the right of me or to the left of me. He literally, like, he does walk to the right of me just a little bit, but you can see he's pointed directly at me. Not like looking over the wall right there where he walked to the right of me. His face and entire body gesture is looking dead at my location while walking to the right. So I know there's something fishy behind that. But let's get that out of the way, guys. Like, straight up, I had that happen to me yesterday. I'm waiting for my boys to get on, which I think one is kind of off or doing something. So the other one said he'll get on soon. That's the guy I replied back to. He's like, I'll play later. I think he had some bad experience with that entire, like, that situation, because I was playing with all three of them in that exact, well, two of them. It's a team of three. It's me and two others. But one was a level 9, one was a level 10. I think you'll see that in the video down the bottom left. I could have their levels wrong, but those are the guys that were there, and they're taking a workshop, right? And we entered a mission. It said take the workshop. We started to do that. And then 3 really high level people. One was like a level 120 something. The other one was like a 200. And then another guy, which I don't remember what his level was, but they were 3, and they were all at least above level 100. Like, made like 20 levels or more above level 100. I know one was at least above level 200. But they came over and started messing with the low-level guys, and they were in my group, and even if they wasn't, and I would have noticed, like, if someone would have came to me and was like, hey, there's some high levels messing, or blah, blah, I would have went and checked it out, but I went over to go help them.
Remember me?
Give me 1 sec, and I will quickly get your comments. What's up there, Winter King 821? And yes, I do, because I remembered you're also the same person who asked for 3 different wolves with 3 different names. So yes, I do know, because one of the wolves' names is Winter King, the other ones I don't remember. But yes, I do remember you, Winter King. Welcome back. But again, like, I went over and I was pretty much, you know, helping my low-level friends out, you know, 9 and 10 were their levels, against basically 3 people, with one being 120 or more, another one being at the level 200 mark, and someone else being at least above 130. And there were 3 people at at those levels, messing with 2 people that was a level 9 and a 10. So I came over and started helping them. And I'm only like a level 60, 70, something in that line, guys. So I'm not even that high as all. But you guys seen it the first when I actually played during the beta, because I did have beta videos. They've been deleted because I needed to follow the
I haven't tuned in because I've been having school and stuff, so I've been busy.
It's all good, Winter King. Don't worry about it, man. Do not worry about it. But yeah, they pretty much, you know, were messing with some low-level guys. At first, I thought they were just like, people just being dicks. And, I mean, that's pretty much what they were, but then it started getting a little fishy to me when we started getting one-tapped by a Deathclaw Gauntlet, which I do have, and I know it doesn't one-tap people. And I did look it up. The variant to the Deathclaw Gauntlet he was using does do a little more damage, but not my bunch. I think it was like 72 base for the regular, and then it was 76 base for the variant he had of the Deathclaw Gauntlet. That's not that much for attack points. And then I guess, it does get a 30% whenever you're super low on health. But again, like, this dude had something that kept healing him. His health would go up every time he would attack something. So, with that said, like, I looked on the Deathclaw Gauntlet, there's nothing there that makes the health go up. And on top of that, with his health going up, that means his health isn't low anymore. So that damage wouldn't proc. And also it said for that as well. Let me go get the screenshot I took. I went and took a screenshot of the actual weapon itself. Give me one sec, guys. Go into my phone screenshots right quick. It says right here, increase damage the lower the character's health is. Plus 40% power attack damage is a keyword there. I want you guys to let you know. Take 40% less damage while executing a power attack. So again, it says power attack 2 times there, which is the damage is increased on a power attack, and you take less damage when you're doing a power attack. But if you go look in the video, the dude doesn't do a power attack. He uses the regular attack. Like if he was to sit and spam R2, he was sitting there just going like that with his claw, like really quick. And
is it bad that I don't know what this game is or what you're talking about, LOL?
Oh, it's Fallout 76, by the way. It's the game I'm talking about. We're going to be playing this game, but I just kind of want to get that off my chest. Like, there's definite things to tell you guys that they were definitely cheating. And he wants to ask me, like, do you know about the game, blah, blah. Like, he literally came over just to go out of his way after I...
Reactions fall within expected parameters. Outcomes have been mapped. Continue as you are. I shall be waiting.
Alright. Thanks for the interruption, game. But pretty much, guys, like, again, I just done the research on this weapon. That's the weapon he said he was using. On top of that, I can say it is that, but again, the base damage, again, is 69. I said 68, but I was just given, like, an estimate. It's 69 at base damage. Literally, it says damage 69 right underneath combat here, what I'm looking at. And again, if you did have, like, Nerd Rage and stuff like that, this would probably only be looking at, like, 300 damage? 300? Which is not enough to, like, kill someone in power armor, especially if their power armor is built to take less damage, and then they have a perk that runs for you to take less damage. So, no. They wouldn't have been one-tapping me with the Deathclaw Gauntlet. Same with, like, an axe. He pulls the axe out later. I know he does nick me once. You can see the little bar go across, but it wasn't a hit, so it didn't knock me off balance.
To him, I can mic up with him. A lot of people are scared of me when I talk, LOL.
Oh, no, you're all good. Don't worry about it. And then pretty much, and it wasn't him, it was a them. It was all 3 of them. But pretty much, the dude, like, hits me with an axe, and I know an axe is not going to kill in 1 hit. No axe does. And then on top of that, it was very suspicious that I was getting knockback. Well, not really a knockback, but a confusion type deal where my character would get stunned, stand still for a little bit when I was being shot by a gun. That does not happen. Melee weapons in the game can give that, but guns do not. They can, like, bypass, like, armor and go directly into the health for a certain percentage of armor. I mean, they do have explosive weapons, which I guess that could create knockback, but he was using a machine gun. It's not a explosive weapon. You can go see that. I mean, there are explosive variants of weapons, like LMGs that have, like, explosive bullets, but I don't think they're strong enough to create knockback. They just do an AoE attack, pretty much. It's pretty much just an AoE. But pretty much he was giving me knockback with, like, some sort of weapon. It shot, like, 3,000 miles per hour, which makes me stand there, and then he can just kill me. That's very weird and very suspicious. And then again, on top of that, like I said, like I literally did not see his tag, didn't see anything. I know he wasn't facing me because I seen him because he was facing the opposite direction. I crouched, and then the dude actually walked straight to me, pretty much. Nice walls, mate. I get, like, in Fallout 76, if you open your map by pressing start, it will show every player's location. But none of them were inside their pause menu, pause the game, and, like, looking for me indiscreetly. Because there were two of us there. Yes, one quit fighting them, was, like, you know, dancing around them and shit. But me, I wasn't going to give up. But pretty much, he came straight for me. And all three of them were walking around. There's at one point where I got the video, like, the files kind of crossed. What happened is they turned red, right? I shot him with my dragon, which does 300 damage plus any other buff that I use on my cards, which should have one-shotted him, because I headshotted him soon as the tag turned red, where my friend turned a stealth boy on, I think, and I think it procced something with them, so when they shot, it actually, like, you can see at the bottom left, it turned red, where it said, like, the PvP has been initiated. I shot him in the head. The dude only loses half his health, dude. Half. With the dragon, which should have killed him. Alright? With his weapon, that was possibly only doing like 100 damage or less, right? With all the buffs that could be going on. Kills me in one hit. And yet, a gun that does over 300 damage on a headshot doesn't? Again, that's a little suspicious. But yeah, this is pretty much what happened, guys, yesterday. Me and my friends are taking a quick break from Fallout just to let that bypass, and then we'll be right back on Fallout, guys, so don't worry about that. And also, I came over here because earlier this morning, I started leveling this guy and never completely finished it, so I want to go ahead and get him leveled out completely. I'll actually show you guys that right here. So here's an Eros 27. So yes. We are going to go level that, but I just wanted to get that stuff off my chest, let you guys know what's going on in Fallout. Why the video I uploaded the other day got uploaded. It's just a proof video to show you guys, like, there are people that cheat, and I wish Bethesda would do a little bit better of, like, player checks, or add, like, some sort of, like, I don't know, some type of detection system that's a little bit more upgraded to check for stuff like that. So that way things don't get set how they shouldn't be. But enough with that said, let's go ahead and start our things with Warframe. So we need to level our arrows, which I'm not going to use my war. I'm going to set that to none. I'm going to use the Flumen, so that way 90% of the XP goes to arrows. And I'll show you the build I'm going for arrows. Alright, so this is basically 90% done. I'm hoping I get a 9 out of this next one, because I actually need to add on, where is it? Right here. Gladiator Resolve for the extra health. So that way I go from 4,000 health. And Arc Stream, oh, that's going to be in a little bit, man. I had my own Arc servers, but kind of... I had a cluster. I had some stuff come up, so I couldn't pay for the cluster. But coming next month, I should be getting the clusters back without a problem. So I think next month, after I get the clusters up and going, you guys will start getting Arc streams again. And if you guys help out with donations, then I'll be able to get the clusters going. And all donations will go straight for the clusters, by the way, guys. So... if you guys start donating, if I make enough to get the clusters up and going, then I'll get them up and going sooner. So that way you guys will be able to get the clusters back, get my streams back, and all that a lot sooner for ARC. But if not, then it's fine. I can wait till next month when I can definitely do that again. So yes, there will be stuff coming later for that type of thing. But this is the build I'm going for right now. It's not that bad of a build.
I can't donate cause I have to pay for my laptop. I would, but I can't.
It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I'm not saying you guys have to donate. I'm just saying, like, it would just help out a whole lot if you guys did donate. I love you guys all equally, donors or not. Let me get the other background stuff out of here. Alrighty. We are going to be going to Sedna and Hydron. It's the best place to level frames and weapons. And I also gotta check to see if I'm in a party so I don't, like, annoy other people. So give me, like, a couple seconds on that, too. Party. I should have said a couple minutes. It's all good, Winter King, like I said, man. Ooh, forgot I have water. Alright. No, we're not inviting anyone to the party. It's just a private party. Ooh. Connection to the host has been lost. Oh, GG, boys. GG. Let's make sure in the party chat that I'm in party chat and I'm not in game. Yes, I'm in party chat, so we're good. Sorry about that, guys. I had to quickly fix that. And make sure. That way I wasn't sitting here talking like I am to you guys, and then everybody else is here is blah, 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 blah. It just gets annoying. So I just wanted to make sure, like, that didn't happen. I already gained that reward, by the way, guys. See where it says reward at that 2,000 plus Orokin and Catalyst. I already got that. I'll actually show you guys that if it's still here. Alright, there we go. But here, see Lotus, good work, and then you guys can see, here's the Catalyst, here's the credits. So yeah, guys, I've already done that. I haven't really done the Nightwave here, just for the fact, like, well, when I say Nightwave, for the mission for the Nightwave.
So guess what, I had my best views last year. I had 700 views on my Roblox vid. It was awesome.
Nice, Winter King, nice, man. I'm starting to get a lot more views again. Well, because I have over 100 views now on my latest video, which is the Blatant Cheater, which ended up getting, I think, 8 dislikes, but I think that was, like, the cheater and, like, a couple of his buddies decided to do that, because, again, when he came over to my base, or not mine, but my friend's base I told you guys about, like, he came over and started chatting us there as well.
Emo, remove the comment cause self-promote.
Don't worry about it, Winter King. Don't worry about it. Pretty much, they decided to say, like, I've seen the video, blah, blah, blah. And they tried, like, talking and like, down, like, in a degrading manner towards me. Just like, have you played the game? Do you know the game? Blah, blah. And it was just like, dude, I played since beta. I mean, the beta videos aren't there anymore for, Fallout 76. But... and that's mainly because, like, the whole new Child Act that came out for YouTube. What's up there, Hellrider? How you doing, man? But we're, the whole new Child Act for YouTube, which is either if you considered yourself child-friendly or not.
Welcome, Ryder.
You can't, if you say you're not, you can't have any videos that pertain to being child-friendly.
Don't forget
so I
to
had
like
to delete
and sub.
all of my past videos and basically start from afresh and new. So that's why all my old videos are gone. Is for that reason. So I had to completely, like, delete all that. So I lost, like, the proof that I played during beta, but I did, guys. And I actually found out how to get myself the Lich, by the way, guys, from the last video that we'd done before when I was asking how to get that.
Dictating terms to relevant personages in mining,
Alrighty. But with all that out of the side, let's go ahead and go to Sedna and start leveling your character. Leveling your character,
long time ago.
like I said. Did a long time ago? Oh yeah, he already did Winter King. It was actually, like, not as long as you've been Winter King, but he has. But if you guys have any questions, you guys can go ahead and ask them if you have any. Or if you want to stop in and say hi, go ahead.
Why did you kick me out of the party chat?
Ryder, I told you that the other day. But I'll go ahead and say it again.
Everyone who has tuned into the stream, we appreciate it.
I'll go ahead and tell you again though. You decided to argue with the other kid in the party, which was getting annoying hearing two kids argue with each other. And the three of us wanted to have peace and quiet. So we kicked you and the other kid. We kicked both of you. So that's why you got kicked out of the party the other day. If you would have just kept your mouth shut, man, let the other kid run his mouth, and been the only annoying one in the party, then he would have been the only one getting kicked. That's what happened, man. Oof. I don't know, should I go to this, which is what I'm better at aiming with, because I can just sit here and just, like, snap onto people?
Fine.
Or should I continue playing... Okay. See you, Ryder.
Like, subscribe, comment, read stream rules, and check out our other links below stream rules. Bye.
Let's see here. Ooh. That's the whole reason of getting what I wanted to get, was for that bow right there.
For everyone who joined the stream, welcome. If you got this welcome and not a verbal welcome with your call out, there is a reason for that. I find children fun. That was kinda weak, to be honest. He legit came to say one thing and decides to leave down.
That's legit. Say one thing and decides to leave, damn. Yeah, I know. Night Stalker! I find children fun. Oh, nice, man. Oh, I'm just grabbing each frame I possibly can there, Night Stalker, and just leveling them just so I can rank up my,
10 seconds.
to rank up this, because I need to go up one more in order to use one of the weapons I want to get. So I gotta be a 15 for that weapon. On top of that, I'm just gonna collect all the frames I can. So, like, for instance, I've already played a Rhino, but if I ever get Rhino Prime, that will be a keeping frame, just because I'm keeping one of each Prime as well that I can earn.
If you wanna donate, here is where you do the PayPal.me B3 Monix merch. Disclaimer for PayPal donors, PayPal takes some of the money you donate.
There we go, guys. So, yeah. You guys heard the portion of that, the first, just read after that, but pretty much if you guys donate to PayPal, unless it's 100% a full-on accident, I don't do redeems for that, just because, like, if you guys donate $5, I only earn, like, $4.25 of that, and if you guys are like, oops, can I get my $5 back, I wouldn't be able to get that back to you guys because of PayPal, the way they work. So that is, like, accidental, but, like, later on when I get my own merch going, which will be coming soon, probably sometime next year, again, like, after Corona, I want to make sure I release after Corona, just to make sure, like, the business that I'm going to be working with for the merch stays around. If it does, then I'll be able to get some merch out to you guys. If not, then I might have to go and pay a little bit to start producing my own merch, and to do that is going to be a little bit hard. As you guys know, I don't really have a ton of money to my name. We are staying.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way for you guys that wanted to know why the PayPal thing says what it says. And if you guys don't know what, if you guys don't know what that is, you guys can go look it up and see that I'm telling the truth. All you guys have to do is pretty much just make a PayPal, use a secondary card like a mama's card or something if you're a kid, and have your mom, like, send money to the PayPal account by just paying for it through the regular means of, like, a donation link. And you guys will understand why I'm saying it's a little hard to work around with PayPal for that being the reason. And then by then, I think, like, the proof is in the pudding if you guys go and do that. But yeah, I'm not saying you guys have to do that or have to donate. I'm just saying that's what happens if you guys do donate. Now, the merch is going to be different. I can fully refund the merch when it comes out because the company I'm going to be working with does that. Ooh, what's up? You aren't as bad as I thought. It's all good, Knight. It's all good. No, I'm not bad. Usually the only time people get on my, like, the bad side of me is if they're cheating in a game or, like, really, like, do some other stuff. Of course, he isn't. But, pretty much, man, like, the only time people get on my bad side and make me basically look bad is basically cheaters. Like, if I see something like it definitely is not something it one-taps in game and I get one-tapped by it, then I know something fishy's going on, and then I get irritated at that, and irritated at why someone has to be like that, you know what I mean? That's the only time my bad side ever comes out.
For everyone who joined the stream, welcome. If you got this, welcome, and not a verbal welcome with your
or if it's just Rainbow Six Siege in general, because Rainbow Six Siege has so bad of registry in the game, it irritates me all the time when I go to get a headshot, and the game is like, nope. Then that's the only time, the only other time I have a bad side.
Now I'm going to be real. I'm the kid from the other night, but I saw how you talk to people in your chat, so I apologize for our argument.
It's all good. And from the other night, if you go watch the video, you'll see that one of you guys definitely were cheating, at least two. Because something doesn't kill in one hit on something that has damage reduction to it. My armor has basically damage reduction when I'm in power armor.
OMD3,
because of one of the things I put on
Discord when someone is trying to be rude in the chat.
Alrighty, don't worry about it there, Winter King, it's all good. But yeah, like, and another time, like, straight up, he walks straight to me when I know he doesn't see me, because if there's no name tag there for me, it's not going to be there for him. So him walking straight to me is a no-no, especially if I see all three of you guys that were walking together, walking around, meaning no one's on their mini-map to look at the location I'm at, and just instantly walk straight to my position. That's a little fishy, man. But I'm not going to take that on you, because I don't know exactly which one you were from last night. But again, like, two of you guys are being very fishy. I had video proof on it.
I'm the one with the death claw. If you wish at any time I can share play and show you my build. I wasn't cheat, but I would like to show you.
No. That death claw me I've looked into, and something is going on with the game files, because when I looked at it, it does let me go look at the screenshot again. Because you said yesterday your death claw was doing 600 damage. There's no way. Because at base damage it does 69. I'm looking at it right now. Level 50 is a 69 damage Deathclaw Gauntlet. And then even with Nerd Rage and the 30 with Nerd Rage, pretty much that would only become 133 or basically 160. And the only time the extra 40% is done is if you do a power attack. And yesterday you were not power attacking me on the one hits, because you were throwing that gauntlet literally at like 500 miles per hour, which tells me you're doing the attack it does like this, and not the actual attack that does that.
The Unstoppable Monster. Look it up. I had one-handed additions to damage.
That's exactly what I'm looking at right now in my screenshot, dude. I screenshotted it on my phone, and I just read it to you. So unless that's like a game glitch that I called you a cheat on for, that's perfectly fine, dude. If it's a game glitch, Bethesda needs to fix that. But the Deathclaw Gauntlet should not be hitting at 300 damage. Not even the one that you're doing, because it's basically a upgraded form of the Deathclaw Gauntlet. It does 69 damage at level 50, and max level is level 50. So, no, there should not be a way you're hitting me in one hit with that, no matter your setup that you're using. So, Bethesda just needs to go rework that. I'll acclaim the hacker from you, dude, and say sorry about that. But the dude who ran straight for me when I know you can't see my tag is definitely cheating.
My dude, it kinda sounds like you trying to argue. Correct me if I am wrong.
Nope, I'm reading you the facts from my phone, dude. Literally, I went onto Wiki and looked it up. I got it right here from the Fallout Wiki.
Plus the perfect ignores 7-5 armor and swings 3-0% faster, but I do apologize after the shit that happened. Winter said that, by the way.
I seen. I already replied back to him, and I didn't say his name though to reply back. But pretty much, I'm already looking at. Like I said, I have a screenshot of it, and it literally says right here for the weapon, damage 69, which is at base. It's basically a level 50 weapon, because if I scrolled up anymore, it's a level 50. And then it literally says special, increase damage the lower the player's character's health is, plus 40% power attack damage, and then take 40% less damage while executing a power attack.
I said that toward Night Stalker, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah. But pretty much, no. One-shotting me at that point is no.
Joined the stream, welcome.
So that would have to be a Bethesda glitch, but again, thanks for joining the channel, and thanks for saying I'm not bad, but no, I'm not arguing. I'm just pretty much, man, reading you the facts. So if that's something on Bethesda's side, sorry again towards you, but next time, watch the players who run directly for people when no one's opening their map.
But this is more civil and feels like it can vote.
But pretty much, man, I basically read it to you right there from the wiki itself, the Fallout wiki. On top of that, I have basically perks that reduce damage that are coming into me. Plus, my power armor has a perk onto it. Not a perk, but like one of the things you can put on that basically stop a little bit of damage as well. So, yeah, and I don't mean like it's armor. I'm saying its damage it has a damage reduction thrown onto it. But it's all good. But one dude I feel should be banned, and that's the dude who kept running directly to me when I know he couldn't see me, and never should have known where I was at, was walking straight to me anyways. On top of that, I'm perfectly okay.
Yay, would love to play with you sometime. I would drop it so you can pick it up, but I can never get it again because it was reward per serve.
No. If you dropped it, I would give it right back to you, dude. And that's mainly because, like, no offense, I don't know if, like, I get you got it for a reward. That's perfectly fine. But I do not want it, to be honest. And anything dropped by any of your mates, I would not want, just for the fact the dude that can walk to me, basically having wall hacks pretty much, could have cheated anything in, more than likely, or found a glitch in the game that he could use to get the items, and then that could get me banned if I picked it up, and if Bethesda found out about it. But I wouldn't want to take anything from you guys. It's nothing personal, it's just, you know, I don't want to run the risk of, like, one of you guys having something from someone else that was cheated in, and then, like, after the report I done, like, maybe Bethesda sees it's a bug in their system that's causing it, and you don't get banned because of it, which I hope you don't, if that is a bug, which 90% calls now, I feel might be a bug. But pretty much, there is a lot to go through onto that, and I just don't want to have a chance at getting any of the glitched items, if there is any glitched items, because that could have a chance at getting me banned, and I personally don't want that to happen.
At all. We just played way too much, but melee build is too overpowered and should be nerfed more in PvP.
I know the melee build's overpowered, dude. I've been around since beta, but I'm saying there's no melee in the game at one-taps players, no matter the build you do. And that's because I know there's one gun right now that takes down a Scorch Beast and Scorch Beast Queen, I should say, in 2 shots, which is the new shotgun they added into the game, unless they already nerfed it, which deals a shit ton of damage, because a YouTuber went over it, done Nerd Rage everything with it, and pretty much 2-shot a Scorch Beast Queen, but yet, when he went in PvP with it, it would not one-shot anyone. It would still, like, take 3-4 shots to kill someone. which does way more damage than any melee in the game as well. So
when any other streams come up, tell me you're streaming, cause I am not in all Discord servers.
alright then. But yeah.
Tell me in Discord.
Will do. But pretty much, man, just be careful who you hang out with. Just because people say there's no cheaters on console, there are. I've run into games, even that's not Fallout 76, we'll say like Battlefield, I've run into cheaters on PS4. Literally a dude who turned invisible and turned himself into God mode on Battlefield 1. I've been on to Rainbow Six Siege, and I've been tracked, literally followed through a wall from across map where sound would not play through Q, but he still basically had his scope follow me the entire way and then headshotted me. So yes, there are cheats on console, which is very rare to come across.
Like, subscribe, comment, read stream rules, and check out our other links below stream rules. Yay, it's the only thing I used since I was rewarded it. It does bleed damage too, and I know there are, but I've known these guys a while.
Yep. But those guys, to be honest, definitely have something going on.
For a while I had aimbot and fly hacks, but I got banned, so I don't cheat no more. For everyone who joined the stream, welcome. If you got this welcome and not a verbal welcome with your call out, there is a reason for that.
I'm not gonna lie, I have cheated before, but it wasn't on like PlayStation. It was on Xbox 360. If you guys know what Modern Warfare 3 is, I got tired of people that were basically turning on God mode lobbies or doing the invisible God mode and then going into like the 3v3 section and doing their God mode stuff that came out. So I decided to. I had a friend who could give me the mods, so I done the same thing. And then if someone basically turned on their God mode, because it would lag the game at the beginning when they clicked the class, I would do the same just to have the lobby lag out. So that way, if I went to another one, there wouldn't be any cheaters, and I could play regularly. So I've done that before, but that's on Xbox, not on PS4. I've downloaded no mods on PS4.
I did send you a friend request, but you blocked me. It's all cool though, I guess.
I didn't block you.
If you wanna donate, here is where you do the PayPal.me D3 Monix merch. Disclaimer for PayPal donos. PayPal takes some of the money you donate.
I didn't block you. The only people I ever block is just people who just constantly sit there and like, I wouldn't say like annoy me. For instance, just like saying, it's just like demonic,
or they have privacy setting.
Yeah, I have privacy, man. So if you want to add, that's perfectly fine, but to be honest, I don't want to be in group or squad with the people that you were playing with last night, because I know one of them does have mods, for a fact. Because there's no way, like, for instance, like, if I'm this far away, hold on, if I'm this far away behind a rock, right, I'm looking above the rock in third person, and I can see all of you guys moving around looking the other direction, and I do this, right, and there's no name tag, you don't have a name tag on me, then he walks straight for me, that's very, very, like, suspicious, man. And I say suspicious as in, like, definite hacks. Because if you're not looking my direction, you're not gonna see me. I get, like, I believe, like, no, even, like, in Fallout, you can't do this. Your character actually still does this, at least, when you turn. So I would have seen you guys looking my way. So one of you guys definitely were, and to be honest, that guy was the main one that started irritating me the most. I didn't mind the gauntlet too much.
I play with them. I do a lot, but I'm always partied with someone because of herd mentality.
It's all good. But yeah, I'll just leave it at that, man. Like, again, it's not against you 100%, because, like, I guess, like, it might just be a glitch that's going on with the gauntlet that Bethesda has failed to patch, because they do fail to patch a lot of stuff. But I could tell you about a time in Fallout where, like, I'm glad they patched it now, but you could go into the dev room.
I join you for Warframe.
Oh, sounds good. But there was, like, a little thing that you can go into a dev room before, and Bethesda started, like, banning anyone who goes there, and anyone who's been in it has been banned for basically entering the dev room, getting all the parts. There used to be a winterized power armor set that was supposed to come to the game that got basically, nope, they threw it out the window because of the people doing that, and it was supposed to be an honorary, like, addition towards Fallout 3's, what do you call it, where you go to, oh my god, I forget the name of it. It's
Also,
mainly the main thing
oversight.
for Fallout.
It has been out since week 2 of the survival.
But, pretty much, man, I've also been around since beta, which pretty much, I got a, thing for people who basically pre-order the game to go into beta, because that's the only way you could have entered the beta was pre-order the game.
Ema, get water, be right back.
Alright, as soon as you get back. I got my water right here.
Eyes open. There's glass resonance in your neighborhood.
Alright, time to turn my tornado mode on.
For everyone who joined the stream, welcome. If you got this welcome and not a verbal welcome with your call out, there is a reason for
There's
that.
less than
Or stream is
nothing left
behind
who
for
they once
10
were.
seconds. I could join after this if you allow it.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind it. I'll let you join. I just don't invite people to voice parties because of the fact that's the way you grab IPs on PlayStation. So if somebody wanted to DDoS or anything, that's how they do it. Now you can grab server IPs and take down servers, but you can't grab player IPs without being in a voice party with them. Or a voice chat, I should say. Like a full party. I'll grab his dog in a second. Oh, that was dog. But yeah, I don't mind people joining me. I just don't do voice parties on PlayStation. For that being the fact, unless I really get to know someone. Like, anyone I deem as a brother or a sister, like, an actual brother or sister, like, if I would actually live in a house with them, those people get party invites, but that's the only ones. Welcome back, Winter King. But I'll invite you to the game, and I'll go to game chat. But yeah, that's basically the only thing, man.
I live in a
That's going
closet.
on.
I have no bloody clue how to graphics. I have tried to learn, to be honest, but I have no clue where to SDQRT. Only thing I can do.
It's all good, man. Like I said, I'll go to game chat so we can still speak in a verbal manner.
Can you play Roblox with me? We can call on Discord, and can I get a party invite whenever I am on for call?
D3, can you play Roblox with me? You can call on Discord. I can't play Roblox with you, man. I no longer have a computer anymore. And you haven't heard why, because I know you've been gone, but Winter King, my ex-girlfriend went to college out of state. She went to Florida State University. And I let her take my computer to go into dorms. And instead of getting my computer back when we broke up,
Roblox is on
I'll
Xbox.
let her keep it. Oh, I'm not on Xbox, man. And PC as well. I'm playing on PS4, remember? PS4 doesn't have Roblox, I don't think. I mean, I can go look, but I don't think it does. And I believe the only thing I ever played on Roblox was just like a little test, because I wanted to see how the whole actual, the Isle played, and I played that on PC, to be honest. Which, the Isle wasn't a Roblox game, they just made a game after it, because I wanted to test it, to see if I would like the gameplay of it, before I actually just went and bought the Isle.
That's a nice guy, but it sucks you can't.
Right.
I used to play myself before 3D models were released.
I used to play myself before 3D models were released. Ah, yep. But, pretty much, I played, I forget the name of it, but basically it's like a little, you played as a dino, kind of like the Isle does, and you have to, like, go eat these plants, level your dino to get new dinos, basically like the Isle. I was playing a game just like it to see if I'd actually like it, and I ended up liking it, but I never bought the Isle because I got rid of my PC, you know, letting my ex-girlfriend take it, so yeah. on top of that, I used to play a lot of Arma 3, Arma 2, Arma 2 DayZ mod, Arma 3 Epoch. Oh, we'll leave. And we played a lot of DayZ Standalone, which is known as DayZ, just DayZ. The reason it's nicknamed DayZ Standalone is because the Arma 2 DayZ mod, they based the standalone version off of that. So yeah, I play a little bit of everywhere, but I'll say my most favorite game in the world I can no longer play anymore is Arma 3. I miss being able to make my own missions as well. So yeah, it's just like something I do. But Night Stalker 420, what's your PSN again, man? And I'll send you a friend request.
Everyone who joined the stream, welcome. If you got this welcome and not a verbal welcome with your call out, there is a reason for that. Or stream is behind for 10 seconds. Remember, it's login Mario 300.
Oh, okay, I got you, man. Oh, I'm just gonna do it. I have to send you a friend request first because I can't just game invite you in this game. Notifications, nope. Friends, thank you. PlayStation for being a bit slow. And it is Logan. Mario. $300. Just making sure I spell it correctly, man. There you go. Custom list. We'll put you in. I'll put you in Warframe's list. There we go. And then now I can send you an invite. If you're showing on. But you are not. Haven't played with him in a while either. I can't restart my app, man, or it'll cut my stream. So I think I might have to like get the game to refresh itself, which is very simple to do. I just start a mission, leave it, and come back, and it should fix it. So we'll try that.
There we go.
I added you. Now I can pause the mission, right? Yes. Leave squad. Since I'm host, it'll refresh the game. It's nice. As you seen that little load bar pop up for like a split second. And then now the friends list should be... Oh, it still won't. I have no one in my clan on right now. That's a GG. I know why one of them are off, which is Torch. Torch is off because he has no internet at the moment. I don't know why Starburst isn't here. Temp was on 17 days ago. 5 days for those. 16, 7. Don't know what game. Oh, GameSpit is off, probably because Turtle's been off for a while. Let's see here. Have no clue who that is. I think that's someone one of my members has invited, and then Colton's been off for 21 days. That's GG. Yep. I'm waiting to see when this updates and lets me
invite you, then you can select mission.
Alrighty. Speaking of which, I think my, Neros is level 30 now. Upgrade. See if I got the points I needed, which I did not. I only got 6. Which means I'm going to have to form either Prime Continuity or Prime Flow. And then I'll be able to put my full build on. Which I'll do later, because I don't feel like leveling a frame at the moment. I got to rename Valkyr to... I'm going to just do it as IN. IN Stalker, because... red and black in this game is the Stalker's colors. That's what I made mine. Okay, make sure it's stuck, which it did. And then now I can go anyone I really want to play. And who do I want to play? I think I might run my Necros Prime.
Okay, correct me if I am wrong. A girl dumped me cause I held her hand and she said it reminded it of her ex, but then later she says her mom was G.
Oh wow. I think she just wanted to like made up a story and wanted just to date the other dude and was trying not to hurt you but hurt you in the process. That's a man's down, bro situation. I would use the Grand Prime because it's the strongest weapon. I just don't like using it because the stance mod I have on it is a good stance, but it makes me spin in circles and it makes you lose balance after so many hits, and it always wants to do it. It doesn't want to do it like if I do a certain button press. If I literally just start spamming circle and forward
comment,
to go through a group of enemies,
rules, and check
he'll
out
just do the
our other
spin.
links below stream rules.
So I'm thinking I might actually just go ahead and go with the Galantine Prime. Make sure I didn't break anything off of the build. Okay, I didn't, so we're good. My Flumen.
And now that's why I am alone and just chillin' with one friend, aka my best friend. This girl's out here play games, man. Just move on and find a proper woman who will treat you right and works with you, not against you. For everyone who joined the stream, welcome. If you got this welcome and not a verbal welcome with your call out, there is a reason for that.
To be honest, most women I run across is the woman who just wants to be felt like a princess, and then if 9 men treat her like a princess, she's with all 9 men. So to be honest, it's nah. I don't date.
Or stream is behind for 10 seconds.
Don't use the Tiger's Prime because I don't like the double shot and the reload after every shot. I don't want to use the Vectis. I don't want to use the Cybris. Don't want to use the Soma. Don't want to use the Paris.
Invited.
I'd love to do one of the new. Oh, I didn't get one. Or at least it didn't pop up for me. Or I just wasn't paying attention. I'll see in a second.
That's the prob. I can't move on cause she is trying to go back with me even though she is with someone, so she trying to cheat on him.
I didn't
if
get
you
one.
Wanna donate, here is where you do that. PayPal.
Give me
D3 Monix
give
merch.
me one set night.
Disclaimer for PayPal donos. PayPal takes some of the money you donate.
Yeah. Alright, give me one sec, guys. I'm going to quickly just, I'm going to have to relog my game, which is going to cut stream, and that's mainly because I'm not using an Elgato capture card. I'm using the actual just thing that's in the PlayStation itself when you do the share button, and you click on YouTube. So that's where you get the blue screen whenever I go and like get messages for new quests, do all that, and it'll instantly close the stream once I close the game. I'll see you guys in a bit.